Good morning. My name is Elizabeth Ferrer, and I'm the Program Director for the Houston Fire Department Juvenile FireStoppers program. Juvenile FireStoppers is a program that serves children ages 2 to 17 who have been involved in the setting of a fire or any other type of fire play. FireStoppers is an educational program that works to find the motivation for the fire, assess any needs a juvenile may have, and then provide fire safety instruction and information pertaining to the law concerning arson for these juveniles. As you know, there are many dangers to leaving children unsupervised during the summer. Children of all ages have a tendency to get into trouble when they have nothing to do. Last summer, there were 31 juvenile set fires, which involved 40 juveniles. One of those fires at the very beginning of the summer was set by a 6-year-old and caused the death of her 3-year-old sister. Children are naturally curious, and when there is nothing to do and no one is looking, they are going to gravitate to forbidden items and activities. Matches and lighters are tools that are meant only for the hands of adults and must be kept away from the hands of all children. If you have to have matches or lighters in your home, keep them hidden where children don't know where they are. Putting them up high is not enough, as children have a tendency to go after them, and when they know where they are, they're going to go up and look for them. Candles in the home are another significant fire threat, even with adult supervision. Children get the idea that they are safe and because of their regular use and because we seem to take those for granted. We also see numerous fires start accidentally when a candle has been tipped over, either because a child forgot they were there or because they were just messing around and didn't take into consideration how dangerous they were. Remind your children regularly that matches and lighters are for grown-ups only and are never to be touched. If older children are allowed to use the stove or oven, they need to receive instruction on how to do that safely and also be reminded regularly about using that tool safely. Candles should never be left unsupervised, even for a moment, as they can easily start a fire. When candles are not being used, they should be put away in a place where children cannot get to them at all. All fires start small, therefore any type of fire play is dangerous. That's something that we try to communicate to parents regularly, because parents tend to think that, well, if they're just playing with matches, that's a normal childhood activity and that's okay. And we want to emphasize that any type of fire play is dangerous. A child just lighting matches in the bathroom and blowing them out can easily start a fire because they've dropped a smoldering match inside a trash can. Younger children tend to hide when they are experimenting with fire, so you need to look. Things to look out for in your home are burnt matches in a trash can, especially in the bathroom, which is where children tend to play with fire. Charred pieces of paper under a bed or in a closet, as children tend to do things in the privacy of their bedroom. If you find a lighter on an older child or in their room, you need to take that away from them immediately. There is no reason for any juvenile to have a lighter ever. Again, all fire is dangerous and no type of fire play is acceptable, even if it is just curiosity or experimentation. It is just like playing with a loaded gun. As well as the potential danger for property, arson in the state of Texas is considered to be a felony offense. A juvenile as young as the age of 10 can be charged with the crime of arson. Also, for parents' knowledge, as well as the loss of your personal property, on a rental property, you can be liable for restitution to the damages on that property. The Houston Fire Department Juvenile FireStoppers program is here to help juveniles understand the dangers and consequences of fire. We are not part of law enforcement, and we are here to educate juveniles and their families. Participating in our program will not create a criminal record. All information discussed in our class is strictly confidential. This program works. We've had 100% success rate so far with all the juveniles that we've served. And finally, in closing, in the event of any type of fire in your home, big or small, always remind your children that it is best to call the fire department for help. Regardless of how small that fire is, safety is the key thing, and they need to call the fire department if they've set any kind of a fire. Even if they think they've put it out, A smoldering fire tends to burn there quietly and can flare up suddenly. Firefighters will put out the fire quickly, they'll minimize the damage to property, and children aren't going to get in trouble with the fire department if they call for help. If you would like more information on the Houston Fire Department Juvenile FireStoppers program, you can get information on our website, or you may call me at 713-495-7927. Thank you.